to Soldier Field in Chicago. Bates now ready to get this one started. And here we go from Chicago. Josh Blackwell to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25. So out come the Bears, ready for their first hit. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
His rookie season last year, Kate, a reminder that no matter how talented you are, this league can humble you. And it didn't help being the most sacked quarterback in football as well.
Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
What is up?
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He put everything he had into this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
What is up?
3rd and long for him here. As his man, it's the Michigan rookie. He makes the catch, but it's hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down. Williams to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And it sets up second down. This is our last play of the quarter.
What is it on? Here we go.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Tackled by Jack Campbell. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. A couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. 3rd down, here's Williams. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Lions get the football on the first turnover of the contest. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and win.
And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions get some late points and the lead.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way. And it leaves 2 points on the table.
Devin Duvernay to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. First down throw by Williams. Big gain downfield. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears tie it in the final minute of the half. It's a Romadunze touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, This is the type of upside this route can provide.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it!
I can feel the anger all the way up here, Kate. They did not like giving up the big play, the lengthy touchdown. And they decided to release a little bit of that frustration via the special teams. That juice, that energy, you could feel it overwhelmed there and led to the block.
He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Lions headed out for their second drive of the game. And they've got a little over 30 seconds to work with. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Looking to throw. He's looking deep once again. That's complete inside the 35. So I guess we could have just kept both teams out here. We're moving past halftime and getting right to the start of the second half. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Out come the Lions. They've got the first series of the second half. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Play action here with Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Big strike here to Williams. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. There it is, touchdown Detroit. The Lions take the lead right away in half number 2. Goff leading the offense back to the line. They're going for 2.
The Lions will set up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Caught at the 2. And he's across the goal line and in. That makes it an 8-point lead.
14, fair 6.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Bears send Rome Odunze headed back out on offense. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Williams to throw on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of the main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Looking to throw. Pass brought in by Burton. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the fourth. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on. Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's got it inside the 25. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Down to their last breaths. And he gives them a shot now to force overtime. So there's part one, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now you'd imagine comes a try for two.
You know, Kate, this might be just as tough as that touchdown. I know they worked all week on the...
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell at the INT. And he'll be taken down on the edge of his own end zone at the 2. Setting up for a decisive onside kick here, just under 45 seconds left. And this is brought in by the Lions. That should be enough to secure them this win. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
They're going to pass it here. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. He'll throw it. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are. and what they have to
The
defend.
Bears take
So
over
no
first
return
and
this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap. The Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Lions get the win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some